At my graduation dinner, Dad laughed and said, "You're old enough to pay rent or move out." This isn't just a story about a family. It's about a moment when everything you thought you knew about loyalty and sacrifice gets shattered by a single, casual demand, and how sometimes the only way to save yourself is to build a secret life, brick by brick, right under their unsuspecting noses. My name is Sophia Wilson, and at 23, I just graduated college with honors after years of relentless hard work. It should have been one of the proudest moments of my life. Instead, it turned into a nightmare right there at our celebratory dinner. My father, Robert, clinked his glass, that familiar self-satisfied smile playing on his lips, and announced to the whole table, "Congratulations, but you're old enough now to pay rent or get out." My mother, Diana, just nodded silently, beside him, eyes downcast. They had no idea. They had no idea I'd been planning for this very moment for months, or that I already owned my own house. The look on their faces the next day, you guys, it was going to be worth every single penny I had saved. Now, from the outside, we looked like the quintessential middle-class American family. We lived in a 4-bedroom house in a decent neighborhood in Pennsylvania. Dad worked as a senior systems analyst. Mom had a part-time job at the local library. My younger brother, Jake, and I, we never wanted for anything. We had annual beach vacations, birthday parties, piles of Christmas presents. Everything looked picture perfect, you know. But then I turned 15, and things started to unravel. Dad came home one day with this strained, defeated look. He'd been laid off. His company was downsizing, and despite 15 years of loyal service, he was among the first to go. Mom immediately increased her hours at the library, but her salary barely covered groceries, let alone our mortgage. "It's just temporary," Dad promised us that night at dinner. "I'll find something better soon." That something better never came. Months dragged on, and the only jobs Dad could find paid significantly less than his previous position. His pride took a massive hit. I'd hear him late at night, the glow of his computer screen illuminating his frustrated face as he scrolled through endless job listings. Mom kept working more and more, but the financial strain was undeniable. Bills piled up on the kitchen counter, and the lighthearted atmosphere in our home gradually gave way to tension, to whispered arguments after Jake and I were sent to bed. By the time I turned 16, I knew I had to help. I applied for a job at the local grocery store, bagging items after school and on weekends. My first paycheck was just over $100. I remember proudly handing it to my mom. "Oh, honey, you should keep this for yourself," she said, but I saw the profound relief in her eyes. "No, Mom," I insisted. "I want to..." Full story video added in below.